Let's learn how we can use the distributive property to multiply algebraic expressions. Especially, let me take one example here. Let's say we have 7 times x plus 4, and when we want to simplify this algebraic expression. So if we are using the distributive property and if you want to simplify this expression, your first step is multiply these two numbers 7 with letter x. Okay, and then we have a plus sign here, then we're going to put this sign here, and now again we are going to multiply 7 with 4. So when you multiply 7 with 4, it's 7 times 4. Okay, so your answer is 7x plus 28. So that's how you use the distributive property to solve the questions. Now let me take another question here, in which now we are solving 2 times m minus 6. The only difference between the previous and this question is now here you have a minus sign in the middle. So first multiply again 2 times m, so it's gonna be 2m, and then this minus sign will come here, and then you multiply 2 times 6. Okay, and let's simplify. So 2 times m is 2m, and when you multiply 2 times 6, it's gonna be 12. So that's how you solve this problem. So that's we simplified the algebraic expression using distributive property. We can take some more examples. For example, let's say we have another problem in which w minus 7 times 3. So we want to solve this. Now most of the times we get confused when the number comes after the expression. So just keep in mind one thing, that 2 times 3 is 6 and 3 times 2 is also 6. Okay, so kind of we can use the commutative property, so we can rearrange them. If that is easy for you, write 3 first and then w minus 7, and now you can use the distributive property. So when you multiply 3 with w, it's gonna be 3w. Then most important thing, students usually forget to put this sign. Here we have a minus sign here, and then you multiply 3 with 7. So what your final answer is 3w minus 21. So that is the answer for this problem. We can take another example here. Let's say we have negative 12 times y minus 5. No matter what type of question you get, the basics of distributive property, they are the same. So all you have to do is first you multiply this negative 12 with y, okay, and then this minus sign will stay, and then you multiply negative 12 with 5. Okay, so that's how we'll do. So negative 12 times y first, then put this sign here, and then this negative 12 multiply it with 5. You would have noticed that whenever we have a negative number, I put it in parentheses, and it is a good idea. If you have a negative number, negative integer, put it in parentheses. That will make your calculation work a lot easier, and there is hardly any chance to do any mistake. Okay, so negative 12 times y is negative 12y. Now you can clearly see there are two negative signs, and when you multiply a negative with a negative, it becomes positive. So you will have a positive 12 times 5 is 60. So that's your answer for this problem. So that's how you will use the distributive property to simplify algebraic expressions.